Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today it's Sunday, so I'm recording this as if it was Friday. Well, Friday finally. I failed my exam, my 100K exam, because of a bad decision that was driven by the other decisions. So the other decisions from Thursday. So I made a lot of mistakes, and well, I have to try to learn from them. Okay. So yeah, first of all, this is you. I didn't trade you as I didn't like this chart. It's okay. Well, I saw this like previous weekly high touching here, and this reaction is probably from this liquidity, and then taking that to the downside. But for me here, well, it was 4th of July on EU, so not a lot of liquidity. But I like to trade these days if I understand them. Okay, and yeah, I didn't see anything. I was expecting this to be taken, but it never took that. So yeah. Then GU, well, after what happened on Thursday, I had my confidence a little bit fucked up. So I did as good as I could. So after taking this high and this low, which was round liquidity on H1, we had this reaction, and this week took this round liquidity on M5 here perfectly. So at some point, I expect this to be taken, but this chart, I don't really like this chart, so we could see a movement to the downside. Okay. Um, Here we had a lot of liquidity, reactions, a lot of reactions, and we took that. I saw this break of structure, as you can see, strong candle. This is a pattern that we've already seen. Strong candle that breaks the structure, then strong candles to the upside to induce buyers and taking the round liquidity on M5. And I placed the trade here, but not on my MetaTrader because, as I said, I was fucked up mentally and I didn't enter. So yeah, just like that, boom, and it went to TP. My TP was 124 here, but here we had round liquidity on 5, and I don't need to risk that much, okay? And then after that, there was nothing to the left for me, so it just continued going, and I didn't trade that. USD JPY, we had this round liquidity on H1 here. As you can see, the chart is pretty good, but well, here we could have like some sort of break and retest traders, but there was nothing to the left, so I was looking. Yeah, I just didn't look for buys or anything here. Use this HF. I had two stop losses here. This is the one that fucked my account. Okay, so my understanding here was that after taking this round liquidity on H1 here, I expected a reaction at least to take this round liquidities on M5 or this to the downside, but it was too obvious, so I expect maybe another leg to the upside taking this week. Okay. And I was looking for a buy. My mistake was that I wanted to trade. Yeah. Anyways, I didn't like. I saw this round liquidity on M5, and I thought, maybe with the reaction, with this break of structure to the upside, but we had a week. We had this round liquidity on M5 here, and well, I opened the trade, stop loss, boom, it took this round liquidity on M5, break of structure, perfect break of structure, and well, I just saw this, but I didn't enter because it wasn't mitigating anything to the left. So yeah, the round liquidity on M1 is here, but I preferred touching the POI. And then I expected this being taken, just a misunderstanding for my part, by my part, I don't know how to say it. And I entered knowing that we had these weeks with equal highs, so a really bad trade. I was a little bit frustrated yet, well, still, I don't know. Like from Thursday, I was already fucked mentally. So yeah, I entered here, really bad trade with all these weeks, and I should have closed on break even, and yeah, I didn't do it. So in the end, it finally took this round liquidity on M5. We had this movement, but it continued going higher. Okay, so yeah, it never took this liquidity here, but it continued going higher. Probably this is an S&T reaction or something. Break of structure on each one and continuation to the upside. Okay, so well, use the cut, but there was nothing here. I think, yeah, I'm just waiting for this to being taken. Not sure about it, as we could understand that this was the break of structure here, and the running with is here or here. So yeah, we will see. Probably it's gonna take this previous daily high at some point, and well, I didn't trade that as I didn't like it. So this next week I'm going on vacation. It's going to be good for me to restart again, to have a reset, okay? And well, I just need some time to be calm, to refocus on my strategy, understand everything, because I'm risking more on my trades and I'm not following my main strategy, which is breaks of structure on M5. So I'm trying to wait for the breaks of structure on M1 at least. Well, I just have to think about it again. It's true that I change a lot my opinion on my confirmation, not my confirmations, but my risk and my entries risk. Because I want to trade more, but maybe this makes me trade worse, and yeah, and I don't give time to everything. But I like to trade risky trades, but when I have a bad day, it's really a fucking bad day. Even more if I lose a challenge. Okay, so yeah, I have to think about it. I think this week is going to be good for me to think outside the box a little bit, and well, that's a mental reflection. Okay. So, well, I hope you like it and see you tomorrow. I don't think so. So, probably see you next week. But for you, it's going to be see you tomorrow. Okay. And well, this is it. Bye bye.